Okay, Ben, we used marble everywhere.
And I know people are again shrieking. They're like, why? Why did you use marble? You must never use your kitchen.
That's right, no lemons, no wine. All right, so tell me, how did you manage stains in this kitchen?
We don't have any. The great thing is that we live in 2025 now, and we have some incredible technology and chemistry that can be utilized to protect your countertops. So there's different ways that you can protect a marble. You can use a laminating material called tough skin that can be laid on top of your stone that is done in sheets. Or you can use what we did, which was a liquid process where NCA Stone Systems came in, they sanded down our countertops, they applied the liquid, and then they use a UV light to cure it. It's a technology that impregnates the stone with this kind of bulletproof top layer. And you can pour red wine, you can pour pasta sauce, you can use lemons and limes all over it, and you're not going to get staining or etching in the surface.
People typically pick major areas of use in the home.
Correct. And what's interesting, because it's a liquid product, you cannot do vertical surfaces. You can only do horizontal ones, because obviously the liquid would run down and you wouldn't be able to get the liquid to stay long enough for the curing
And
process.
that's a good point. When we have integrated sinks, we can apply this coating to the bottom part of the sink, but not the sides. So if you have an integrated sink, that's something you'll want to coordinate. The other big thing is timing, because you have lots of people in the home at the end of construction. You may have 20 or 30 people in the home. And so in this process, it really needs to be a really clean environment. So it needs to be its own room, sealed off completely, and they need about 4 days to work in this kitchen. So nobody has access to this area.
And I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, well, why didn't you just treat the stone before it was ever installed? That's a good, fair question. But the reality of the situation is, A, this treatment is very expensive, and you don't know exactly what parts of the stone you're gonna end up using in the space. And B, if we were, for instance, to do all the vertical surface, well, we just tripled the amount of surface area that we would need to seal. The only time I could imagine if you were doing an integrated sink, you could potentially treat all the pieces that are going to form the integral sink before they fabricate it together. That would be the only thing I could really think of that you might want to do ahead of time.
Yep, that's a great idea.